Thank you, Madam Speaker. Rising in opposition to this bill. Madam Speaker, my opposition to this bill is rooted in my belief that this is not a tax on millionaires. This is a tax on all of us. It's just a matter of when we will be paying this tax. I believe it's a tax on all of us because within the plain text language of the bill is no restriction of any future legislature from making this tax apply to all of us. The plain text language of the bill right now has a standard deduction of $1 million, but that can be changed by any legislature. So while the title of the bill is a tax on millionaires, it's my belief this is a tax on Washingtonians. It just matters when it's going to apply to which Washingtonian. And the reason I believe that, Madam Speaker, as was mentioned before by the previous speaker, our revenues have gone up substantially over time. Madam Speaker, earlier this evening, there was a point made, and it was very poignant. If we could look back 10 years, what would we have thought if we could project forward what our revenues would look like from 2016 to today? I think the legislature in 2016 would be very pleased with the amount of additional revenue to the state between 2016 and today. They may also be shocked by the fact that that doubling of revenue was just not enough to fund the basic services as they were deployed by our government in Washington state. Madam Speaker, the fact of the matter is, if expenses rise faster than revenue, there is no amount of revenue that can keep up. Madam Speaker, with the adoption of this bill, should it pass this evening, we will have one of the highest B&O taxes in the nation, one of the most aggressive income taxes in the nation, and one of the highest sales taxes in the nation. The bill, for all the conversation around the bill, talks about relief for taxpayers. There were dozens of amendments offered tonight, many of them bipartisan, that would have provided direct relief for taxpayers, direct relief for those most impacted by so-called regressive taxes. Madam Speaker, none of those amendments were taken. There is a pittance of relief for the taxpayers of Washington state. When this bill is implemented across Washington state in 3 years, Washington will have the highest of taxes in sales tax, in B&O tax, and now in income tax. This will never be enough. Please vote no.